visit.
What's that?
The necklace.
Oh,
yeah. It's a brilliant find. You guys had about 1,000 of them last night.
we did.
We
this
have
morning.
250 now. That's it. Are you ready? Here's the brilliant find. Check it out.
Grab it.
Here is your beautiful, magnificent, first time ever, we did it the early part of this visit, brilliant find pendant. It is under $200 as a brilliant find only. The price will go back up after the visit. There's only 250 of them remaining, though, so we certainly do expect it to sell out because Charles has shows all day tomorrow as well. We took $50 off on this one, and it's on 3-pay. So on your major credit card or your debit card for under $67, you're going to be able to get this home. Charles, this is a cushion cut.
That is a cushion cut. It's a 6-millimeter cushion cut, which is the size of an approximately carat 20 diamond equivalent weight in that center cushion cut. Then you have about a carat, you have another 15 points of diamond equivalent weight in the small, what I call the Moissanite mellies, which are the smaller stones that are in the rabbit ear bail. They go down the side of the prongs and also in both parts of the gallery. You get the 18-inch chain plus the 2-inch extender plus the lobster claw clasp. All little added extras that I've added over the years because I want to give you the best quality product that money can buy. 6-millimeter cushion cut. This is large. This is large. I mean, this is well over a carat. We sell 1 carat solitaires here for over $200.
Yes.
For a carat 35, $249 is even too low of a price, I think. At $199.77, this is a must-get price.
I want you to see the simplicity,
we're going to show this
the elegance, yeah, absolutely, but how it's not common. It's not like everybody else's pendant out there. This is a cushion cut. I mean, a cushion cut is categorized as a fancy cut, and in the Moissanite, think about it. You're going to get more fire and more brilliance now in a cushion cut than you ever did in a cushion cut diamond in the first place.
But you know what? But the stone itself doesn't make it the fancy piece of jewelry. It's the mounting that makes us stand out.
Absolutely. And this one, when you see, well, in a minute, I want you to see the size of this, okay? And I want you to see on this shot how when from the side profile, you have 2 beautiful layers of silver. And in that silver, you actually, I'm going to wait till they get really close up because we're waiting on the camera guy. At under $67, you're getting something that if this were a round Moissanite in a basic mounting, that would be an exceptional price. Everybody agrees. But you're getting custom. Okay, so now, like Charles was wanting to show, let me show you what he was talking about. All the prongs, I mean, Charles, are like columns. And in the columns, you have embedded beautiful Moissanite. So from every angle, you're getting the brilliance, you're getting the fire. I love the larger bail, too.
And also in the gallery, you're getting the stones.
Yes.
The larger bail, look, if you want to put this on a larger chain, go right ahead. Feel free.
Yeah.
But I wanted to give you a strong, substantial chain that you can wear this home as soon as you get it.
And the chains are great because they're actually some of the finest silver chains that we carry as far as pendant chains.
The box chain is about as strong as you're going to get.
It is. And I love that it's adjustable because then if you want to layer a couple of your Moissanite pendants, you know, you can make one shorter, one longer just by the back of it. And they all have lobster claw clasps, so they're really easy. It's under $67 to get it home and try it out. You know, if you've never tried Moissanite before, and this is a one-size-fits-all, Charles and I say, if you have a neck, you can wear it. and it's going to fit. It's a great gift idea. Think about Mother's Day. You know, Mother's Day. Think about the bride, wedding season, walking down the aisle, wearing that perfect sparkle in something that just glistens as she walks across the room. And how about your new summertime piece? I want you to try Moissanite. This is a crazy price, $50 off. We've never offered this before. Brand spanking new. By the way, exclusive design to Jewelry Television by Charles Winston. $50 off of the regular savings and then some. 3 payments this visit while it's on stretch pay. $66.59 is the first payment, plus shipping and handling. We'll ship it out the door. You get to put it on, see what it's like before you ship the second, or before you're billed the second and the third billing cycle. Now, what is a brilliant find? A brilliant find means only for a limited time. So that price is going to go up. Okay,
Absolutely.
and that stretch pay is going to go away. We're going to go out to the phones. Very patient caller, Miss Nancy, calling from Florida. Hi, Nancy. How are you?
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, I'm from sunny Palm Beach County, the most beautiful place in the world to live.
Oh, gosh.
I know it.
What do you think?
I just want to say I will never buy anything but Moissanite. I have Nikki's green Moissanite ring that she designed. I have the 3-stone ring. I have a pendant, and I bought the power pick tonight, the cluster ring.
Oh, good for you.
Besides that, I also have 5 carat and better diamond rings, and they don't even come close to comparing in any fashion.
Thank you so much, Nancy.
Being in sunny Florida with all of that sunshine, you've got some serious bling with your Moissanite, so it's showing off good, I don't doubt.
Yeah, I drive to wherever I'm going, and I look down, and it's shining back at me, the 3-stone ring, and I say, oh, my God, it's gorgeous.
I'll tell you what, Nancy, I live in Florida as well, and we have a fire pit in the backyard, one of those gas ones where you turn it on. And we've had a couple nights this year to be able to use it, and my wife's Moissanite jewelry in a fire, like if candlelight or fire campfire, stuff like that, it just really makes it pop.
It's beautiful.
I bet it does.
Nancy, let me ask you this very quickly.
Sure.
There's a lot of people out there who have never seen this jewel before. They're looking at it. They're thinking, okay, why is it so great? I mean, what would you say to them as far as why do you love it so much?
Well, it's indestructible. It is absolutely the most brilliant gemstone I have ever encountered in my whole life, and I have everything from sapphires on. What else can I say?
Well, I don't know. I should be paying you for everything you said.
Hey, I'll take the yellow one. I like that.
Oh,
That's
it's coming up. It's coming up.
Oh, yeah?
You've got to stay tuned.
Can't wait. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks again. And please call in again. And you know what? Really, go to my Facebook page, Charles Winston Collection, if you want. Like it, because then I'll be announcing every time that I'm coming back on the air at Jewelry Television.
Thank you, Nancy.
I will, and I'm going to enter your contest, and my prize should be the yellow Moissanite.
Okay.
Bye, folks.
Bye.
Way to tell
you.
it, Nancy. Thanks, honey. Bye-bye. All right, so for everybody out there, I think, this is something that you do get addicted to. You try your first piece, and then you start getting all those compliments, and you're like, oh, my gosh, I need more, because it just looks so good on. So brand new today. Let me show the profile again. 90 seconds on this one. You guys launched it at midnight. We had about 1,000. We're down to fewer than 200 to go. Charles has shows tomorrow. We have on the split bail, gorgeous Moissanite.
Look at that beauty. I mean, when you look at that stone, the center stone,
the back.
The faceting, the brilliance, the fire, that looks better than the Kalinian diamond could ever want to look.
Look at the fire.
Oh, by the way, the Kalinian was the world's largest diamond.
Could you imagine that? Boy, that diamond. I could own a palace and an island.
Oh, look at that. I mean, really, that looks like a diamond that you could trade for an island.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, that's a cushion cut. I appreciate the fact that it's just a different fancy cut for once in a pendant. I mean, in
cushion cut, I fell in love with cushion cuts. I was commissioned to help sell a 218 carat deep flawless cushion cut about in 2008. And it took a while to sell. But I fell in love with cushion cuts. I post a picture of it every now and again on my Facebook page. It's bigger than a quarter.
Ooh, yum.
It makes a quarter look like a midget.
Could you imagine, like, the size? Oh, you know what the other thing I love about this, too, and I know we have to move on? I like the prongs. They're like bars. They're not just like standard little stick prongs. These are bars, and the reason why they're bars is because they're columns that have set stones all on 360 degrees all the way around. The side profile of this, you've got some serious bling going on. So again, over $50 off for the world premiere, this visit, the beautiful, brilliant find, and on 3Pay. Now, lovely Nancy mentioned the yellow. It's coming up in this hour. But the next item on the way...
By the way, this is our final 49 minutes.
Yep, that's right. This next item, you know, I bought my mother-in-law these earrings, and they're a host pick. They're actually one of my all-time favorites because that's an everyday hoop earring, and they're well-made. If you want well-made, if you want some nice thick silver. I mean, Charles, this is not a chintzy mounting for the price. They're $149.99. They are super affordable, and you've got platinum over silver, and you have 100% believable in your carat weight, 70 points so that you really can wear them every single day, $49.99. I love these. Let me real quickly get the measurements on this, okay? So there you can see the fabulous measurements, about 5/8.
Just over.
I think maybe a teeny bit over on the 5/8 of an inch. Okay, so I have them on. I forgot I even had them on. They're so comfortable. Aren't those cute?
I think so.
But I
and
like
then they
that
go
they're
perfectly
not,
with the stud.
Yeah, but let me just say, when I say cute, they're not like, oh, a cute little girl, dainty, flimsy earring. Like, this is a really nice earring. And again, I bought these for my mother-in-law, who doesn't like really big jewelry, but what she has is beautiful. Yeah, but I wanted to buy her, you know, you buy your mother-in-law nice. I mean, you know, I wanted to buy her nice. And I was like, those are the earrings. Love them. The sparkle is out of this world. We put them on 3Pay. For $49.99, if you've got the stud earrings, get these. You can switch them out. You can work out. You can do your walks. You can do phone conversation with these on.
You don't have earring back sleeves.
Right.
They're hinged.
They are. They're all hinged. And I'll show you that here in just a second. But, Charles, if you do phone conversations, I mean, you can sleep with
they're not in the way.
No, I know. They're great. So let me show the way that they're hinged. And I just think there's like a perfect first-time piece of jewelry, and I do highly recommend them, especially for women. Let me turn it this way, guys. Especially for women out there who are looking not for huge jewelry, but you want impressive, significant pieces that are your everyday classics, that look like you splurged, that look like you are like, okay, I bought the finest, but you're getting everyday jewelry. And bang for your buck, to get value here, that is one of the most affordably priced earrings that we have in the entire Moissanite collection. 12 stones. So when you look at those 12 stones, and I'll go ahead and hook them on right here, guys. Those beautiful 12 stones all have their sparkle and all have that light refractive index. So, and can we show the dispersion? Because the dispersion explains, again, like Charles, we've talked about it a little bit, but I wanted to go ahead and have you explain it one more time. The dispersion of this is about, well, we'll just show you. Here's the Moissanite,
okay,
here's the diamond.
Here's what we mean. When we say that Moissanite has 240 times the fire of a diamond, this is what we're looking at. 10% more brilliance, that's like going to a diamond, and bam! That is what happens with that same beam of light hitting Moissanite. Now, which would you rather have on your finger? Something that gives off a little bit of sparkle, or if you like bling, if you want the most brilliant, the most fiery jewel in the world, you need Moissanite. It is not a diamond simulant. It is truly a standalone, unique, fine jewel that... you know, I just wish I knew how to market it better so that you all understood it as much as you should.
But you know what the great thing about it is? When you get it at home and you open up that box, you're speechless. It's like, you know, seeing it is a million times better.
By the way, if you want that eternity band, there is one in size 10.
All right, so also these stud earrings. I think what was the special price? Was it $219? I can't even remember the great price on those, on the stud earrings. He had asked operators about how much? No, $229. Yeah, $229.99 on the beautiful 1 carat basically.
There you
and
go.
then the hoop earrings back in stock, sold out.
$76.66.
Okay,
Stretch
so thank you, sir. $76 and change gets the stud earrings home. $49.99 gets these hoop earrings home. Great for graduation. Great for when you're like, I need a good gift. I don't know what to get someone. $149.99. Guys, for my everyday jewelry, like I love really big jewelry, but on an everyday basis, I do not wear huge jewelry. I wear practical jewelry, and I like to wear jewelry that looks good. I wear those earrings constantly. The eternity band is now sold out.
All I have to do is say something once. Congratulations.
Hey, guess what's coming out?
What's coming up?
Yellow, yellow, yellow. We have got the yellow coming up, and it is saved exclusively for this show. All right, so this reorder, super exciting to be able to get in on this. Over 300 now out the door. And we've got, I think it sold out almost immediately. We have several more of these going out the door, and try them out. They are such a perfect way to be introduced to your moissanite. Just to give you a heads up.
Look at that. That is a birthday cake on the hand.
I need to wear that ring. Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. Girl from the Sunshine State.
Nancy,
I think it's calling your name.
Nancy, you need that. It's never been seen before. Still untouched by human hands.
Hold on.
Except for Jennifer's.
Well, and the people that made it, Charles.
That's
right?
true. I have to... Never mind.
There are a few people by customers' hands. How about that? There is yellow, brand new, in a pendant coming up also. And I will let one of the cats out of the bag. To match Charles's tie, there is some brand new Host Pick pink, sweet pea pink pendants on the way. And it is so on my wish list, and I cannot wait to get to it as well. Now, the next item coming up, now the yellow is on the way, but the next item on the way I fell in love with, and Charles, I think this is probably one of the most detailed, magnificent pieces you've ever done.
I designed this ring to be in the competition for the 2013 holiday ring.
Okay.
And while it didn't quite cut the mustard...
It's because he won the year before. They're not going to give him 2 years in a row.
You pretty much told me
I told you that. I said, don't waste your time.
Now, this is the first time that I mixed. Remember how I say that we do the square brilliant, and that in the world of diamonds, there are princess cuts? Well, this has a little bit of both. That center stone is a square brilliant. The center stone on that is a 5mm square brilliant. That's about just under a carat. On the sides are 3.5 to 4mm. I'm trying to remember. I sketched this. I did everything about it. I think it's a 3.5mm to 4mm princess cut moissanite. It is the first time since I've been designing moissanite jewelry that we use the princess cut in the moissanite. So the shoulders are princess cuts. You have two. You have the square brilliant in the center, and then you have all of those dozens of round moissanite jewels going down the side of the shank. This is a birthday cake happening on the hands. At $399.99, it is a bargain. It had sold out completely in the first airing, and we brought it back for one more time. But this sold out in the very first airing. MSF 804. We showed this and debuted this first in either November or December of, we brought it in January, and it sold out in the first airing. This is the very first time it's come back, and we brought in enough for everybody, we hope.
That ring is okay. So let me just talk to those of you out there that
a carat 85 of diamond equivalent weight total.
Right, and let's speak to that. Let's talk to those of you that love your diamonds, guys. This is not, and I want you to understand this. This is not supposed to replace your diamonds. We're not telling you not to buy diamonds.
No, this is better.
We sell diamonds, okay? We sell diamonds. We love our diamonds. I wear my Moissanite, I wear my diamonds, and I wear my Bella. And I put it all together. And that's what makes it so much fun. But for those of you that are looking for an engagement ring, and I will just go here, that want immaculate quality, and you're wanting believable carat weight in something that is so impressive that your friends might fall over and faint, you need to be on the phone for this ring, okay? Because, Charles, the size of this ring is kind of like those hoop earrings that we just did. There are more women out there that don't want a big, huge solitaire on their hand.
Can we show them the side gallery of this? Can we show them the under gallery of this? Can we go tight, guys? I'd really like to show them all the detail work I did on this. There you have your Moissanite jewels, pave set in the side gallery, in the under gallery. Then we did a full under gallery on that with my initials, CW. It is signed. Everything about this is a finished piece of art. It's one of the few pieces that I really put this kind of detail in with this many stones and am able to keep this low of a price. It's just one of those very special pieces.
Let me show you something. Let's talk if you're engaged, getting engaged, but let's say you're married and you want something breathtaking. The word for this ring is breathtaking. Guys, can we go close on this since we're doing this right now? I want you to see, if that were diamonds in platinum or 18-karat gold.
I would charge you about $20,000 to $25,000 for this ring.
A boatload of money. Look at that amazing ring. And here's the crazy thing about it. When you wear this, no one's going to know the difference. They're just going to look at this ring and say, oh, my gosh, you're so lucky. That's the most beautiful ring I have ever seen.
That's pretty much what they say.
Seriously. And it's $133.33. And I'm going to just say, out of all of the rings that we have in the show, as far as detail, bells and whistles, and magnificent on the hand, this thing speaks volumes. It's the cat's meow. $133.33. Any of my dear friends and anyone that I really know is looking for quality that is close to me and or even not, that says, Jen, I'm looking for a Moissanite that is a gorgeous ring I can wear every day, that is perfect carat weight, that I can get away with, which I'm going to tell you right now, if we got this in stock, I'm going to tell them you got to get this ring. You got to look at this ring.
I mean, again, the under gallery part of this ring
is finished
to total perfection. The initials give it a little bit more of that collectability. It is limited edition. We are still at, even with this reorder, we are still at less than having 150 of these ever made.
And let me real quickly point
out.
Those
are princess cuts on the side.
Right,
that is a square brilliant in the center.
So you've got little small ones here, but then look at them.
They're not so small. Those are a quarter carat each.
And they all have, but they're smaller than that center one. And then they
which is
all
almost
have,
a carat.
And I love this kind of puffy pillow of your beautiful kind of more of the rounded design, so that halo spills over. You know, that's so pretty. And all on the side. I mean, it almost looks vintage, Charles. Gosh.
Well, I pretty much, you know, when I do sit down and sketch, because I learned to design jewelry from that era, most of my designs are vintage, or looking circa 1950 to 1960.
Right, I love that. This is a really spectacular piece of jewelry. Try this out. You know what? For $133.33, put it on your major credit card. Get it home and look at it.
If you want a ring that, if I were to say, if you were to ask me, show me a ring that says that speaks your name, Charles Winston, what would you call one of your classic rings? I would say this ring right here. The kind of ring that we have with the cushion-cut yellow that's going to come up next. Because these are the kind of pieces that when somebody looks at it, they know it's from Charles Winston. A basic solitaire, you know, I make a beautiful piece of jewelry, I believe. I make it well. But when you look at a piece of jewelry that's a statement piece, that they can tell which designer made it, it's a ring like this.
Yeah. Speaking of, the next item on the way. Oh, I envy you if you're getting the next piece. Nancy in Florida, if you are getting this, you have got to Facebook me. Okay, seriously, is that ring not amazing? That ring is amazing. That looks like celebrity canary diamond on the red carpet that the paparazzi took a picture of their hand and plastered it all over one of those magazines at the grocery store aisle and said, look at so-and-so's new big, multi-$1,000 mega whatever canary diamond piece. Brand new.
This would be it.
Okay, we saved these for the show. Are you ready for yellow? So brand new, saved for this show.
7mm cushion cut. The equivalent of about a carat 75, carat 80 in the center, and then you've got about another carat 50 of diamond equivalent weight going down the shank, in the halo, and on the gallery of the ring.
Look at this. Look at the under gallery, Charles. That's awesome. I mean, it completely lifts up. You know what? It doesn't need anything with it, but you could easily put some of your bands with that too, because I love how you've kind of lifted up the head portion of this ring. So you could put some gorgeous bands next to it. You can see on either side those moissanites that wrap all the way around, going up the band, a halo on the top portion. What do we call that, a bridge design? What would we call that? Is a bridge design?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, and then you've got the side split shank, and then boom, there it is. Look at that cushion cut yellow. Okay, so Charles, I've always said, of course, I'm a moissanite fanatic, so I've never spent the money on the diamond. But I've always said, if money were no object and sky was the limit, and I could own any fancy colored diamond in the world, by golly, it would be canary.
Yeah, and I'll tell you
I don't have to now.
Canaries are so expensive. The last big canary I sold was a 5 carat. And it was $35,000 a carat. So it was 35,000 times 5 is what, $175,000?
I am so happy with this one. And, I love how Nancy talks about it's indestructible. I mean, this is a stone you can put on your hand where every single solitary day.
It the fire at Ideal World.
It did. It really did. I mean, they said all the stuff melted, the diamonds went away, and the moissanite was still standing.
It vaporized.
It's crazy.
Moissanite scattered on the floor. It used to be in jewelry.
However, think about this. It did come from a meteor, and that thing was pretty hot.
I'm thinking so.
Right? So, brand new. Are you in? $433.33 is going to get that home. I can't wait for you to see this and you see all the colors. I want to show you some more yellow, okay? We've got to pick up the pace. We've got a few more that we need to get to in the show. I would love to show you the yellow moissanite necklace, and the yellow segment is new, save for this show. We're going to do a first airing now on this pendant. Now, I just purchased 2 pairs of yellow moissanite earrings 2 weeks ago, and I wore them yesterday. I'm so excited. I love them, and I gave the other away. Actually, my aunt bought a pair of them. So now I'm addicted to the yellow. And the color, when the sun hits them, Charles, like for summertime, is that not the best thing to wear outdoors?
Oh, absolutely.
Look at that. Okay, that is
a honker.
Yeah, that's huge.
That is huge. That is huge. That is a 7.5. Wait, what is 7.5 by 5.5? That is not.
No, that wouldn't be right.
That's not.
Hold on. I'll get it for you. I'll get it because it should be the same size. Hold on.
7.5 by 7.5.
Let me do this. Okay, so we've got.
Is that a square?
Cushion.
I know, but cushions can be elongated.
It's 7.
7.5?
Yeah. To me, it says 7 here. Oh, wait, hold on. 7. 7 on the dot, dear. So I don't know. Somebody just probably looked at something else.
Okay.
It's a 7.
It's 7
millimeter.
by 7 millimeters. So let me just tell you what we're looking at here. I can't rely on the graphics on that one. A 7 millimeter cushion cut is roughly a carat 75, and you've got about a half carat of diamond equivalent weight in that halo, which is about correct. So you are looking at about a 222 carat diamond equivalent weight. However, never mind, everything's good. We love you.
Look at all of that color. Look at all that color coming out. Okay, now watch this. Blue, green. Hey, Greg, you get in just a little bit closer and show off all those fun colors. Look at the teal blue. Look at the orange. How amazing is that? Is that not? Oh, here we go. Are you ready? You want to have some fun? You want to get your yellow moissanite on? Oh, yeah. There you go.
Now, that has sparkle. That has
1 minute.
Life. That is the word I'm looking for. The stone is alive. Those facets each come to life, and they dance for you.
I need to put this on, for goodness sakes. $699 and change. We've got 3 payments on this for $233.33. And I want you to see, you know, and I apologize, I didn't show it on, so let me do that because it's so much bigger than what you probably expect. 2.20, there you go. Great size. It's this fabulous cushion cut, which looks better than most any of the, I mean, if you've ever seen, you know, like, for example, it wouldn't compare to an irradiated yellow diamond. It would compare to a natural yellow canary diamond. Except for this one, you don't have to worry about looking at it and looking at inclusions with the naked eye. You don't have to worry about looking at black carbon like you get with very many of the natural stones that are out there. This is fire, 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 fire. So we've got, oh, sorry guys, I got another surprise, and I want to see if they got it ready. Oh yes, we did. And you know what, Jamie, I'm going to have that ring guard again. We have another surprise for you in yellow that is affordable. I apologize, I thought we were moving on. And now, going from that one, we're going to bring you a price point in yellow that is going to make it very popular, very fast seller. And I want you to look at this gorgeous piece of jewelry. It's yellow. It is sided by 2 white. And Charles, it looks amazing in the ring guard that you brought us.
Take a look.
Look at this, $249.99 on this yellow.
That's a very special price this
is that not amazing? 3 payments of $83.33. And if you remember, John, did we do the ring guard yet? Can we do the ring guard, or at least after or with it? Look at this. You can take the ring guard that Charles brought us, which is only $240. Look at that.
That's like quite a few dollars, Mrs. Godrocks.
Okay, I am in love officially with this set. $249.99 for the yellow with the, I love the white moissanites on either side. Going with the white moissanite ring guard. The ring guard is $249.99 as well, and both of them.
And we have the ring guard in size 6, 7, and 9, and 10. 6, 7, 9, and 10.
All right, we're going to put the item number up for the ring card as well, because I don't know about the sizes, though. Just talk to your sales representative about the sizes. The ring guard.
The ring guard is MSF 483, and we have size 6, 7, 9, and 10.
And there it is. It's just been placed on your screen for you. $240. And see, I would have had expected seriously the ring guard to be so much more money than that.
Well,
it's 2 bands.
I know, but I'm not that kind of guy.
I love it. Okay, so we have 30 minutes remaining in this hour, actually in this show. And we're going to real quickly take a break because when we get back, you see this? Host pick, I'm in love. We have a brand new pink. And the pink Lassant is the sweet pea. But the cut coming up is amazing. We're going to do that when we get back from the break. Now the blue, I think, did this one almost sell out single digits? Yeah. Brilliant find, 9 only. That is all we have. Sorry, Charles. I couldn't leave you any.
9 only.
Yeah, 9 left. That's it.
Now, in size 8, 9, and 10. So if you're size 8, 9, or 10, good luck.
And then also, here are the hoops. Huge seller this visit. Just now back in stock. 3 payments. Under $50 gets that home. Remember, it's a special visit. While they're on a stretch pay for this visit only, you can take advantage. And that one, you all love it. You continue to order this beautiful, immaculate piece, Charles Winston exclusive design, and the 3-stone of the princess cut, kind of like the radiant cut, with all of the style down the side. 3 payments of $133.33. Boy, that's a big seller. We're going to get back after we tell you about some spring stretch pay and show you pink, brand new sweet pea pink, one of my favorites.
Trade in those winter blues for spring fever with 3 full days of springtime stretch pay opportunities. Thousands of items you're sure to love will be available on air and online. Just shop from the comfort of home while stretching your payments over time using any major credit card or your JTV preferred card. Bring it on during JTV's Spring Stretch Paydays. You're watching Moissanite Fire on Jewelry Television.
All right, welcome back into Jewelry Television, everyone. My name is Jennifer. Charles Winston is here with us. 25 minutes left in this beautiful Moissanite show, and you know, we've got a lot to get to. We're doing color. We'll talk about it later.
Okay, Mother.
We'll discuss that later. We have, very quickly, I want to tell you about what style are you? Charles, you're a classic. I think you're a jewelry classic. Are you you're not bohemian.
I'm going to go take that test.
You're not bohemian. You're not trendy, I don't think. I think you're a classic.
Well, actually, I do set a lot of trends. Have you ever seen my buckle collection?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I actually feel I am more of a trendsetter.
Take the quiz. Find out what you are, all right? But don't do it right now, because I want to show you one of my favorites, Sweet Pea Pink. I so fell in love with this. This is okay. What is that? Is that going to be? I want to show you this new.
It is
is that like a radiant cut? Oh my gosh, the color, sir, spot on. Look at this.
Sweet pea.
Is that not amazing? Okay, so I'm just going to tell you this is going to be our next bestseller, host pick. And I think it's one of the best values that we have in the show. And can I just say, Sweet Pea is not cheap, and this beautiful pendant is affordable. This is $299.99.
Call it $100 gets it home.
Absolutely. And I, first of all, love the cut, love that it's not round, and I adore the color. You have that kind of elongated halo around your beautiful radiant cut, which kind of looks, I mean, a lot of people would just say, oh, that's an emerald cut, but there's more facets in it, so it's a radiant cut.
It really is radiant.
It is a radiant cut. And you've got this pop of color that is so feminine and sweet, but intense, gorgeous, intense color.
But it's very limited.
It's very limited.
Very limited.
But it's brand new. Second airing.
I might be able to bring this one back.
My first airing, and on 3Pay. And then we also have the beautiful earrings that we're going to show you here in just a little bit. But I want you to try Sweet Pea. Tell us about the Sweet Pea Pink.
Well, we created Sweet Pea Pink as the first color when we launched the Lassant collection, actually after the green. It was the second color that we launched, excuse me. The Sweet Pea Pink is probably the best color that we have. Now, the blue's hot, obviously. You love the cognac. You're loving the yellows. But the Sweet Pea Pink goes, I think, with everything. You look at the Pantones, pink is still hot. It's still there. Pink is the color of, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful, rarest of the colored diamonds that you could possibly get. And although Moissanite is not a simulated diamond, it is not trying to replicate a diamond, when people look at it, they get the feeling that they're looking at a diamond, then they look at it and say, wow, no, it's even more sparkly. But it's so beautiful. This radiant cut in the emerald cut shape or the octagon shape. You're looking at about a 1 carat diamond equivalent weight for the center stone with about 39 points of diamond equivalent weight in the white moissanite jewels in the halo. We also have a pair of matching earrings with these square sweet pea. I think they're square.
Hold on, I'm going to look because sometimes it looks like...
I think they're square.
Yes, they are.
Are those are square or are they cushions?
I think they're... Gosh, I don't know, and I don't even have my glasses
on. Well, it should say somewhere on the description, right?
4 by 5.
It doesn't, because that's the kind of
information. You know what?
We got
they are actually square brilliant, like you said. Yes, square brilliant. So there you go.
So both of these are debuting today. $299.99. $100 gets us home, and I'll tell you what, the color is still covered by the limited lifetime warranty from Charles & Colvard on all of the moissanite jewels. The limited lifetime warranty covers all of the optical properties of the jewel, and that includes the color. It won't fade, it won't dull, it won't discolor, it's not going to change color, it's not going to lose its fire, it's not going to lose its brilliance, it's not going to lose anything because it can't. But we're warranted anyway, just in case.
I love how this lifts up too, because what happens is it makes it dimensional, and then the light has even more room to get up under there and go crazy. And can we show, Greg, I want to show the size of this again. It is the perfect size. Is that amazing? If you have the sweet pea pink holiday ring like I do, oh my gosh, can you imagine wearing these together? It is spectacular. Now, I wear my sweet pea pink all the time. Like, I'm amazed.
You wore it when you came to my house.
Yeah, it goes with everything. I did. It was like my Florida ring. I popped it on my hand, and the entire vacation, I had my sweet pea pink on. I'm going to go to St. Louis in 3 weeks. I'm going to be wearing my sweet pea pink moissanite ring. Because it does. It's like you said, it's fresh. Pink looks great with blue. It looks great with purple. It just got... The other thing about the sweet pea pink that I love, the fire that comes off of the pink, there's a lot of flashes of yellow, flashes of red, flashes of blue. So it almost picks up all of the colors that you're wearing.
Correct.
And naturally just goes. Even if you put it on with orange, you start seeing flashes of orange in this, because this thing is like look at that, on fire.
It is on fire. And it's the same color as a natural pink diamond, which I had sold here on the air. I like the pair of earrings. Now, you're getting a carat 32 of diamond equivalent weight on the earrings. They're 4.5 millimeter square, brilliant, sweet pea pink moissanite jewels surrounded with the square halos of the clear jewels. I think that the white and the pink, the contrast
I love it.
is perfect.
Well, and I'll be honest with you, I like the white with the pink better than just pink, because there's something about it looks so much more expensive, and it truly, you look at it and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm looking at pink diamonds, at least some of the finest. I mean, this is even better, and it's on 3-pay. Now the earrings are also brand new, $133.33. I just want to show you how fun this is. Look at that with orange. You know, wear your sweet pea pink with everything. Kind of interesting,
isn't it? Wow, the pendant is like disappearing like in front of our eyes.
The pendant, there's 18 only. No, I'm sorry, there's 18 of the earrings. And yes, the pendant is very, very popular. That one will take a while to get back in stock, because we can't just pump out the sweet pea pink fast.
No, you cannot. And the sizes of the stones are just not readily available right now.
Like, the pendant's pretty big. I think it was a carat.
It's about a carat center.
Right, and you would think, oh, well, that shouldn't be that big. When you look at, I think, Charles, the elongated cut, it makes it look bigger than a carat, especially when you have more fire. Anytime you've got more fire, it's going to make it look like it's such a bigger carat weight on top of that. Now, here are the earrings. Those are your sweet pea pink in the earrings, surrounded by the halo of the white, and then love it with the round white stud. I mean, Charles, those simple earrings, those stud earrings that everybody calls in on, those are going to look great, you know, doubled up with all of this. Now, we have about 18 minutes remaining in this particular hour. I do want everybody to stay tuned. The top of the hour, we've got Wendy coming up with a fabulous Affordable Luxuries sample sale. That's going to be awesome. You know what? All the hosts here adore moissanite. It's like when you see it, when you see what it does in the light, when you see how it looks on your hand and the complement, you can't get enough of it. So we're going to do a show special.
And it's my pick.
Are you ready? You want your pick?
It is my pick.
You deserve it. You know what? Not only do you deserve it, we're going to give you a special price. Check it out. Yay, power pick, Mr. Charles Winston's pick. You have the floor.
I love this ring.
I do too. This is awesome. All right. So if you want, like a round stuffed in a box.
Exactly how I explained it.
That's
before.
right. It's like looking at the fire that a round brilliant can give you in a princess cut that you never have seen before, because it's a brilliant that's put into a box. And it's a 3-stone. Price is $249.99 on this one. This is your power pick. We have it on sale. We have it back in stock. Sold out in January. Has not been seen since January. Just now in stock for this visit. It is our huge reorder. It is our biggest power pick of the 2-hour Moissanite block that we have had tonight, and we are just now showing it under $84. Gets home either the 18 karat or the gorgeous 14 karat yellow gold over silver, or the platinum. 3-stone, Charles. That price couldn't be better, and what a great carat weight. 1.60 carat weight tonight.
A carat 60 total weight. I mean, you're looking at the most coveted design in all of my jewelry. The 3-stone look. I call it the Trinity ring. The faith, the hope, the charity. A little bit more religious. Some people call it past, present, and future. Yeah, I guess so. That was a marketing scheme. But for hundreds of years, or for the first 200 years, they called this the Trinity ring, or the Trilogy ring, as they call it down in the United Kingdom and down in Australia. Basically, Trilogy and Trinity are one and the same. It's a religious experience more so than just whatever. It's a beautiful look, and then with all of that sparkle, all of that, what I call the snap, crackle, and pop. We do have it in yellow and white. We have more in the white than the yellow.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this price. How are we doing $249? You know what? Sometimes when
83 is even more hard to believe.
But Charles, we have had great values on our
1 carat pieces sell here for $200 to $250.
Right, and this is a fancier cut. We've had, matter of fact, a $400 price on a bestseller on an elaborate
for like $210. The $210 was like over $400. I don't know how we're doing it.
It's a big look.
It's a huge look. Somebody goofed with their pen at Charles Boulevard, and you know what? I'm done correcting them.
Oh, my goodness.
If they want to sell it at a wrong price and give it away, you know what? I love you guys. I'm working for you, not for them.
Well, I just think it's beautiful. It's a great value. It's $249.99 to take this home. It's a cut that is spectacular, that is exclusive to Moissanite and exclusive in that beautiful radiant cut. So for, like Charles said, under $84. What do you have to lose? If you have never tried Moissanite before, get on the phone lines and get this home and get this in your hand. We'll do the 3 monthly payments for you, but at that sale price, power pick, a #1 seller, a customer favorite. But look at the thickness of the mounting. You know, Charles, you referred to this earlier, how the mountings make the piece as well. These are solid.
It's a well-made mounting. You know, I was brought up in, I mean, when I first joined the jewelry business, we didn't even cast the pieces. We hand-pulled the wire to different thicknesses and hand-hammered out the shanks. We hand-pulled the wire, and we pulled out of platinum. It was not easy. Now we get to cast it, but look at the perfection in the polishing work, in the setting work. Every single stone is set perfectly evenly, straight. Every one of those stones is hand-cut, faceted, and polished. They go through a sorting process for color and quality to all match, not only within the ring, but within the shipment. It is a very tedious process, but for me to put my name on it, it needs to be perfect. This is, again, the 3-stone design is probably the most sought after the New Yorker came out and made the sought-after.
I was like, the sort. You're going there.
The sought-after design that I offer in the Moissanite. What else can I say? I don't know what else to say. It's such a beautiful ring.
It's a great value.
You know what? You just have to get this home and try it.
Yeah.
Take my word for it. If there's one item in this visit, not just this hour, that you want to get home and try and test drive.
For the price especially.
Well, you know what? To me, Moissanite's not about the price.
Yeah.
It happens to be a fluke that we way undercharge for it. Moissanite is going to go up, in my opinion, between 15 and 40%. Okay? And that's going to happen before the summer. Okay? There is going to be a price increase, and I've been warning you guys for about a year now. I see it happening before the end of the summer, that there will be a major earth-shaking price increase. How much? I don't know, because they don't share all that information with me. I just know that the price is going up, and I shudder to, you know what? It's worth it. Whatever we charge you for this jewel, it truly is worth it. We've been undercharging and giving you more value than what you're paying for a very long time. Now you've experienced it. But you know what? If you shudder about that, take advantage of it now. Get in on it. Take the Charles Winston test drive. 30 days or send it back.
And this is our stretch payment as a power pick. Now, I want to talk about those cuts real quickly because that's called the Square Brilliant. It's prettier than any princess cut stone that you will see. Because if you notice, look at all the extra facets, okay? If you look at a princess cut stone, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, I just want to say, if you look at a princess cut stone typically, it never ever has this much sparkle. But what it's like is taking a round radiant, a round brilliant, and putting it in a box. Every one of these stones is custom hand cut to maximize the brilliance of each one of your moissanites. Hand selected, hand looped, hand cut, hand polished, hand set, guys. And that's 3 stones. Look
Pretty
at that.
handy,
Look at the under for $249.99. It is your power pick. This price is exclusive to Jewelry Television. This stretch pay is exclusive to right now this visit. It is the power pick, and it's $83.33. And just like Charles said, you know what? I'll just be the first thing. We don't know what's going to happen with the price of moissanite, and that's not what we're here for. We're not here to tell you that it's going up or it's going down. We're here to tell you need to get your moissanite while it's affordable, while we have it, and while it is available. Because $249.99, anyway you slice it, dice it, or whatever, $83.33, that's crazy. That's like this stone, you will wear this ring not just for the rest of your life, but the next generation and the next generation. Now, here's what's going on our phones because we are slamming on the phone lines. You have 2 choices. You have the 14-karat yellow luxury gold that is over your silver. This piece is, do you know this has over 6.5 grams of metal?
There is less than 1 per state now in yellow.
Hurry!
Just a few more than that in the white, but less than 1 per state in the yellow. And size 5 in yellow is gone. There are single digits in size 6, 7, 9, and 10 in the yellow.
Wow.
This is one of those rings that I'm going to urge you, if you're only going to get 1 piece of jewelry in this visit, oops, wrong way. That is the ring, the Trinity ring. You know,
so pretty.
I'm sure, like many of us, we've all got stories to share, but the Trinity, the faith and the hope and the charity, you know, there are times in our lives where we needed hope and we needed faith, and hopefully you've kept them once you found that. Charity, that's something that you should always give, because you know what? You always get back more than you give. It comes back tenfold. So most people that I know that have found religion found it in times when times were hardships. This is a ring that you can wear, and it can bring back good feelings. Remind you of where you've been, where you are, and where you're going.
That's right. And also know that, oh my gosh, I didn't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars.
It's not about the money.
now I'm going to have the bill. Now I'm going to have to pay that off to try to get something that is brilliant, okay? Because at the end of the day, let me just tell you, we don't all have thousands of dollars to blow on one piece of jewelry, all right?
Correct.
And so I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. It is about money for me because I don't have all the money, okay? But I want to look beautiful. And I want the brilliance.
No.
Bring it on. But you know what I'm saying? I go out and I've priced the big immaculate diamonds. When I bought my 3-stone, or when I bought this 3-stone years and years and years ago, my husband and I had priced 3-stone diamond rings, and they were $16,000 on the one I wanted. And guess what? I found Moissanite, and it's prettier. And I'm like, woohoo, I'm happy with my Moissanite. And 3 kids later, and now I got to work for college and all. I mean, come on, guys. You know, so what we're bringing you is something amazing that lasts, that is on fire. Look at that. Look at that fire. You can't tell me that's not amazing.
You will witness those sparks that you see flying, those flashes of color that you see flying off those stones. You will witness that at home. That is not an optical illusion.
It's not an optical illusion.
Trick photography. When you put that on your finger, I urge you, to put the ring on your finger, go outside and just move your finger slowly back and forth. It will wink at you.
You know what it's like? Objects are closer than they appear.
Yeah, I have that sign in my mirror.
Right.
And I found out once. It's true.
Yep.
When I hit that guy's fender.
Oh, all right.
But we were racing.
$83.33 is your payment plan. First payment to get it home. Choose your color. We are very busy on the phone lines. It is our power pick, and it is good looking for sure. Okay, so the next, we're going to keep moving on, because the next one, there's 37. I bet guarantee there's less than that. Fewer than that. Yep, there's 29.
This is the absolute best-selling piece of jewelry through the entire
29.
show.
But you and Misty blew this out, so
yes, we
didn't
did.
Leave me many, but that's okay. Made a lot of people happy. Now let's make 29 people happy.
You know, Libby and I, we brought in almost 800 of these.
Did you and Libby do this too?
Yes, we did.
Did she flip out over it?
Absolutely.
It's awesome, isn't it? How was it working with Libby again? I mean,
you know, Libby and I used to work together from about 2005 through 2008.
Mm-hmm. She's fun, isn't she?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the prices on your Moissanite, they've never been as affordably priced as they are right now at JTV. So please get in on it while it is affordable. The final 2.5 dozen to go. Yeah, Charles, this has always been one of my faves as far as bigger look. $199.77.
By the way, the other 3-stone ring in the yellow, we're down to size 8, 9, and 10.
You know what? Can I have that Jamie, that 3-stone? All right. So this piece is kind of like a past, present, future, but with a twist, Charles. With a little twist, with a little curve, a little diagonal, and I also love it on any finger. Like, that's a great ring to wear on your index finger, to wear on your right hand. You know, if you want, just look at this. A great ring. I wish it fit right. Oh, it does. There. Look how fun that is.
Make that fit.
Make that fit.
Should have seen me get into my jeans the other day.
Oh, no.
No, I'm kidding.
See, that's what happened when I cut out more carbs.
No, actually, I lost. I lost 4 inches on my jean size.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, goodness.
I didn't.
Because you're traveling like crazy.
I don't diet. It's because that's all they feed you when you're flying on. Let's see. Already this year, I've now flown 176,000 air miles.
Oh my gosh! I want some of your miles.
No, you can't. I donate them to the Children's Hospital.
Do you really?
Most of them.
Oh,
yeah.
good for you. That's sweet. That is awesome of you. Okay, so under $67 is going to get this home. It is almost gone. We have size 8, 9, 10, and 11. Charles, nice to see size 11 here.
We actually brought in size 12, but that was one of the first sizes to sell out. You know, I listen to you guys. You say, bring it. Now I'm hearing size 4. Okay, listen. Most of the items that we sell are sizable. So if we have size 5, you can bring it down to size 4 easily. If we have size 6, you can bring it down to size 5. Some of the pieces we only bring in size 6, 7, and 8 when it is in the more expensive range and we're testing it. But this is a piece you're going to enjoy. I want to thank you and say God bless you. We're not done.
We have like 1 minute left. I'm thinking, what?
But I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. with Misty. 2 p.m. Eastern with Misty.
So
And
we'll
then I
give you
got
the
another
whole
show at
program.
night.
That's right.
Maybe.
We'll give you the whole program if there's any product left.
I love you guys.
Still available. We love you too, Charles, as always. MSF 996. That is a brilliant find for $199.77, 3 payments $66 and change. And then also we have the beautiful hoop earrings. Those are so much fun. I think we had 3 payments on that, if I'm not mistaken. 3 payments of $49.99. Those great little earrings that I bought for my mother-in-law. And then also, how many of those pendants do we have left? How gorgeous. Okay, 22 only. So last call on that fancy cut sweet pea pink. Oh, I love it with the white. I love the saturation of that stone with the chain. 3 payments of $99.99. Charles is back at 2 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Now we have Wendy coming up.
We have an amazing show for you. It's an affordable luxury sample sale, so we're going to have a lot of great items, a lot of discounts, a lot of fun pieces, of course. We are doing